democracy, firing some 50,000 government workers and replacing them with pre-vetted MAGA loyalists. And he will weaponize the FBI and DOJ against his political enemies. President Biden warned about it on the stump in Georgia earlier this evening. Watch.
It's not hyperbole to suggest our freedoms are literally on the ballot this November. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans are trying to take our freedoms away. And by the way, not all Republicans. This ain't your father's Republican Party. These guys are different.
Now, considering all of this, I have one question for everyone. How is this race even remotely competitive? How is Donald Trump, according to the latest New York Times Siena College poll, actually leading Joe Biden by some 5 points? President Biden's messaging is not landing, perhaps. Neither is the clear and glaring dangers of a second Trump presidency with American voters. What about the contrast between these men that isn't getting through to the American people? And that's where we kick off this hour. Ruth Ben-Ghiat, a professor of history at New York University and author of Strong Men, Mussolini to the President. Carlos Curbelo, a former congressman and an MSNBC political analyst, and former Senator Barbara Boxer. It's great to have all three of you with us. Ruth, I'll start with you. You know, you have Trump, a man who has pledged to be a dictator on day one. And somehow, despite his threats to our democracy, he is polling neck and neck with Joe Biden and beating him in some of these polls. How do you explain this phenomenon? And when you look back in history, are there any patterns that can help explain to our viewers and to us why we're seeing this phenomena play out?
Yeah, so Trump has been stupendously successful in building a leadership cult, building a cult of personality, and convincing people. And it's quite extraordinary. I actually don't know of any other case in history where somebody pulled off a mass deception at this scale in an open society with a pluralistic media. And here I'm referring to his claim that he won the 2020 election. Hitler, Mussolini, other dictators, they did this in a closed society, convinced people of their lies. Donald Trump has done this in an open society, which speaks to the strength of his cult. He's also been able to play the victim very, very successful. And this doesn't get enough attention in that it makes his followers feel protective of him. And anything else that happens to him is just confirmation of this belief that he's a victim, he's being persecuted. So January 6th was an attempt to save a distressed leader, and people rallied. And so this is a continuation of that ideology of saving the leader from an unjust fate.
Senator, let me ask you about the other contrast, and that is between Biden and Trump, which is so apparent to anyone who kind of sees the difference between these two men. Earlier today, the president sat down with my colleague Jonathan Capehart and talked about his regret for using the term illegal to describe the undocumented immigrant who killed